So I went up to Northampton today and preached the gospel. I don't know why my equipment's not working, but this young man that's talking to me went by earlier. He asked me about the church and whether Jonathan Edwards preached at this church, and I said yes, but certainly not with a rainbow ribbon there, and meaning that it's open and affirming. And so he started swearing at me. And then he came back and apologized for swearing. He says he's a homosexual, but he's a Christian, and I talked to him about that matter and how could that possibly be, and he just shared a little bit of his life. He gave me a cupcake in reconciliation for swearing at me, and I never eat anything that anybody gives me on the street. I don't know him. It's probably fine, but I'm not going to take any chances. And I preached, for the most part, about Jonathan Edwards and the theology behind sinners in the hands of an angry God. It was Romans chapter 3, verses 23 through 25. I preached. Didn't really have many interactions with people. A little later on, I preached for about an hour, and then a little later, there's a homeless man that's sleeping in the doorway. You could see his sleeping bag and blankets in the back there. He was totally drunk, and I just talked to him about getting his life right with God, even though who knows how much he's going to know or remember what I did, because the alcohol was very strong on his breath. But I did pray for him. I prayed that God would sober him up. I prayed that God would open his heart and mind, and that he would come to know Jesus Christ. So that was my day at Northampton. To God be the glory. This is where I went instead of going down to the Asbury Revival. I figure they got enough going on down there. Though I don't think the Word of God is being preached as it should, I decided that this is my ground up here. Yeah, it's very rocky soil here in the state of Connecticut and Massachusetts and all in New England. But, this is where I'm from, and this is where I am. So, thanks. Bye. Oh, pray for me.